Hello folks, I'm Carolyn Boyd from Tourism Northern Ireland, and I'd like to welcome you today to our second Lunch and Learn industry webinar on getting Fleadh ready. So we are delighted to be working alongside Belfast City Council and a host of other partners to help ensure this year's Fleadh is the best it can be. Our first session was very much aimed at accommodation providers to encourage them to get their plans ready for certification of properties. And this recording is still available on tni.com if you missed it first time, and obviously our team are ready. So if you still haven't gone down the certification route, it's not too late. But today is really very much about helping you to get ready, focusing on practical preparation and maximising the long-term opportunities that the Fleadh brings. So shortly we're going to hear from Anya Kearney, who's our Tourism Director of Events, who will set the scene for what the Fleadh means for you, everyone working in the sector, and how you can work together to maximise the impact and the visitors. We'll then hear from Mark Thompson, Tourism NI's Visitor Information Manager, and he's going to share updates on the new discovernorthernireland.com and how we can use the content and the products and make sure you are discoverable. You need to be as visible as possible to the visitor and all of the other opportunities that are available. Obviously, with more travellers planning online than ever before, visibility and strong digital content will play a major role in capturing demand and ensuring success of the event. And then after Mark, we will hear from Liz Steele, Tourism NI's Manager of Culture and Heritage, who will explore why experiences matter. She'll touch on what motivates our visitor and how you can use the Embrace a Giant Spirit brand and the Inspirers and all the other tips and steps that make the most of your experience, and just making sure that you capture new visitors. We'll have many of those, but also keep repeat visitors as well. And that's all about creating memorable moments and strong storytelling, and it'll be essential to encourage visitors to explore more and beyond the city of Belfast as well. So I'm delighted firstly to introduce Anya Kearney, Tourism NI's Director of Events. So over to you, Anya.
Hello everyone, and thanks so much for joining us for the webinar today. I'm delighted to be here to talk to you about getting ready for the Fleadh, a practical guide to help you make the very most of what will be an incredible event that's coming to Belfast. My name is Anya Kearney and I'm Director of Events at Tourism NI, and I'm really looking forward to sharing some insights and tips with you on how you can shine when we host the Fleadh later this year. So let's start with a little context about the Fleadh itself. Fleadh Ceoil na Éireann will take place in Belfast from the 2nd to the 9th of August 2026. We're expecting approximately 700,000 attendees across the week, which is just an incredible opportunity for Northern Ireland, Belfast and for tourism. It's only the second time that Northern Ireland has hosted the Fleadh. It took place back in Derry, Londonderry in 2013 and was a phenomenal success. And we're looking forward to doing the very best of this destination once again in August 2026 of this year. So the Fleadh has a real ethos of inclusion, celebration and volunteerism. It's recognised as globally the largest celebration of Irish traditional music, dance and culture. Operationally, it will be delivered by COTUS, was supported and in partnership with Art CCE and Belfast City Council. But it's something that not only is focused on the city, it's focused on delivering benefits for the region as a whole. So one of the greatest strengths of Fleadh is its broadest appeal. It genuinely attracts a whole range of visitor groups of different ages, different travel sizes, and this is what makes it especially valuable from a tourism perspective. You can see from the slide in front of you that around 70% of the visitors that are coming to Fleadh are families and couples. Many of them return each year for the fantastic atmosphere, music and also local experiences. We know from research that's been undertaken by Fleadh Ireland for previous Fleadhs held in the south that many people extend their stay by up to 3 days. And that's the thing we really want to focus on in terms of not only encouraging people to come to explore Belfast, but also to explore the wider region whilst they're here for their Fleadh experience. So let's talk a little bit about visitor origins and patterns. What we can see is that the Fleadh, when it moves from place to place, each host city brings a very new mix of visitors, but also a very unique experience. When Belfast is hosting, we're experiencing strong growth from out-of-state visitors, especially given the strong attendance of people that come from the Republic of Ireland. We also know that more than 10% of those visitors that are coming to Fleadh year on year are actually coming from outside the island. So this presents us with a huge opportunity, not only to position Belfast as an amazing Fleadh Cool destination, but also encouraging those visitors to explore more and stay longer. It gives us a chance to create a really memorable and warm and genuinely welcoming experience the visitors will talk about long after they have gone home. If we get this right, there's a real opportunity for us not only to encourage people to come north for the first time, but also to encourage them to come back time and time again. So this is not an opportunity that's about managing the demand for 1 week in August. It's about an opportunity to build long-term advocacy and repeat tourism for the region as a whole. So from a Tourism Northern Ireland perspective, we want to work as a strategic partner to Belfast City Council, COTUS and RCCE. We want to make sure that not only the benefits from hosting Fleadh Cool are felt by the city itself, but also something that's experienced by the whole of Northern Ireland. We really want to support local tourism businesses in getting ready for Fleadh. We want to make sure that this is a momentous opportunity for Northern Ireland to shine and to demonstrate its giant spirit. Whether it's accommodation, food or drink experiences, attractions, transport or retail, there's a role in this for everyone to play and an opportunity to make sure that you can maximise the opportunities that hosting Fleadh can bring. So we'll be undertaking a huge range of activity in relation to marketing, as well as making sure that prospective accommodation providers are prepared and ready for welcoming those thousands of visitors that will be coming to experience Fleadh Cool. So moving on to marketing, one of our big priorities in the lead up to Fleadh is about creating a sense of excitement and buzz, not just for Belfast, but for the whole of the region. Fleadh gives us a fantastic platform to showcase everything that makes this place so special. We want to use this moment to make sure that we highlight the breadth of visitor experience on offer, our landscapes, our food, the experiences, so that visitors don't just come to the Fleadh, but also they go and experience the rest of Northern Ireland whilst they're here. We will have a huge number of activities underway. Currently, we have a campaign that's running in the Republic of Ireland market, and Fleadh is featuring heavily on that, really trying to get people to think about coming to Belfast to experience the Fleadh and experience other parts of Northern Ireland whilst they're here. We will also have a full range of integrated activity that will be happening across PR and social platforms. And obviously, one of the things we're here to hear about today is the activity that will be happening on Discover Northern Ireland. And Mark will give you an insight later in this webinar in terms of how you can really maximise this opportunity. So what is the opportunity and how can you play a meaningful part? Well, one of the big things is to make sure that you're active and visible, not only on the Discover Northern Ireland website itself, but a range of other platforms that ourselves, Visit Belfast and Belfast City Council will be channeling and promoting across the next number of months as we get ready for hosting Fleadh. We want to make sure that you understand the opportunity in making sure there's a tailored message. So not only talk about Northern Ireland's giant spirit, the warmth and authenticity, and the strong sense of pride that we will be displaying when we welcome Fleadh visitors to the north, but also making sure that they understand that you are ready and you are prepped for hosting and welcoming them. That means making sure that you're talking to them as a Fleadh visitor. It means about making sure that you're putting the very best of your offer front of mind, thinking about those different visitor groups that are coming and the types of experiences that they might be looking for, and making sure that you make it really easy for them to understand how practical and simple it will be for them to experience your accommodation, your food and beverage providing, or possibly even your accommodation. And finally, the most important thing is for us to make sure that we are being fair in terms of the price that we are commanding for the services that are being provided. What I would say is that the Fleadh visitor is very, very different to those that maybe we've hosted for the Gulf. They're much more price sensitive, but they're going to be staying much longer and they're looking to experience a lot more. So through making sure that your pricing is fair and that transparency will build trust, it will allow us not only to deliver an exceptional experience in August of this year, but also hopefully encourage many of those visitors to come back, explore more and experience more of Northern Ireland in the future. So some of the practical steps, and these are only a few that you can start to think about. So we talked about those family audiences that are coming. So think about family-friendly facilities. If you're an accommodation provider, what might that mean around adjoining rooms, extra beds, providing welcome packs, kids activities and entertainment for the kids when they come back to your venue. Practical support for musicians, so spaces where they can play sessions, flexible check-ins and check-outs depending on the times that they're arriving. Thinking about storage facilities for larger instruments, should they finish in the competitions and want to come back, dump their stuff and then go and explore the amazing things that will be on offer around the city. Making sure that your front of house staff are aware that number one, Fleadh is happening, but also being able to confidently guide visitors to venues, to sessions, to family-oriented events, and also to those wonderful other experiences that will be happening around Northern Ireland. And as importantly, a huge opportunity. Fleadh visitors will be eating at least 3 times a day, but for many of them, they might be playing or wanting to go and catch a competition that's happening or catch a gig. So make sure that you've got quick, good value, family-friendly and healthy options available on your menus. So these are just a small number of examples, and Mark and Liz will unpack a lot more of this later in the session. But to note, we will be running future webinars in the run-up to August. Belfast City Council themselves are also running a range of sessions that will provide you with more information on the event itself and how to get involved in activity that's based in the city. The next of which is running in March. So when you garner a lot more of the information and knowledge here today, don't feel that that's the end of it. There's plenty of opportunities for you to get involved and also to understand more as to how you can maximise the opportunities that hosting Fleadh in August of this year presents to you. I hope you enjoy the rest of the session, and I'll pass back to Carolyn.
Thanks so much, Anya. A lot to digest there, a lot to take in. But now I'll hand you over to Mark Thompson to let you know how you can get involved via Discover Northern Ireland and all the various marketing channels.
Thank you, Carolyn. As Carolyn said, my name is Mark Thompson. I'm the Visitor Information Manager at Tourism Northern Ireland. And I'm here today to talk about discovernorthernireland.com. It is a new website. It's been redesigned and redeveloped. And I'm here to tell you a bit about that, about how it can help both the industry and consumers year-round in terms of discovering Northern Ireland, and also specifically in regard to the Fleadh coming to Belfast in August. So to add some context to the website as it sits, we have just over 3 million visitors annually. On the website itself, there are around 250 inspirational content pages, and they will comprise of articles, blogs, and itineraries. There are around 4,300 tourism products, and that will include attractions, experiences, and accommodation. We host around 3,000 events annually. There won't necessarily be 3,000 events on there at any one time as they drop on and off, but over the course of the year, around 3,000. And similarly, we would host over the course of the year around 1,000 industry offers that are provided by yourselves. And additionally, there's integration on the website. It's integrated with local authority councils, their destination tourism websites. I'll talk about that a little bit more later. And also it's integrated with user-generated content from visitors themselves. Again, I'll touch on that a little bit more later. So just to add the context there, so just to really kind of establish the need for Discover Northern Ireland, what does it do? What is its purpose? Well, really, its purpose is to holistically represent Northern Ireland as a tourism destination, whilst promoting regional balance across the region and delivering an always-on marketing platform for the industry and consumers, and an always-on marketing platform that helps deliver scale. As it's becoming increasingly important, the role of the website is also to interact as best as it can with search engines in terms of easily serving up information. But more importantly, as we move on, interacting with AI, search summaries, generative search engine optimization, and that's becoming increasingly important in the modern world. And again, I'll talk about that a little bit more later. Our contract is also open to all local authorities and councils to draw down off the contract, and that allows integration in terms of sharing information, in terms of sharing products and sharing events from Discover Northern Ireland down to the regional platforms. And this really helps in minimising duplicating effort of providing information by both councils and the industry itself. So in summary, the core focus of the platform is really to cohere the collective tourism offering across Northern Ireland as a region. So the challenge in developing this new platform, the existing one wasn't broken; it was doing a good job. But we were looking to the future to how we could be the best we could possibly be, and considering that challenge, it was trying to develop a platform that met consumer needs and industry needs. Um, in terms of the platform, it does have a good dwell time. It would be visitors would typically spend around 1 minute 40 seconds per visit, which is very good. That would be above average. Generally, a target would be around 1 minute in total. So our aim is to really, how can we increase that good performance? How do we really increase that performance to make it even longer and improve the number of page views? I talked in the previous slide about AI summaries, and these have been around since the end of 2004 and become a permanent fixture on Google since the summer of last year. They are a wonderfully efficient method for consumers in terms of finding information, and our responsibility really is how do we future-proof the website in maximising these summaries. Alone in the last month, Discover Northern Ireland delivered around 140,000 searches in terms of informing those summaries, and we have to future-proof the website to maximise it, how we can fit into those summaries. Ultimately, web traffic in the tourism space is declining because of these AI summaries. They're down around 30%. So it's about how we can minimize that loss of web traffic by informing these AI generated searches. And also finally, how do we drive interest and demand to the industry and trade ourselves in terms of facilitating conversion? And typically we're doing really well. We would annually have around 200,000 direct referrals to industry and trade. How do we increase that? So that as well is another challenge we're very mindful of. So in terms of what is new, what is different on the new platform, I'll take you through a demonstration shortly so you can see that. But just adding the context to that, the main kind of key for the redevelopment was to make all our content and information more discoverable. As I've illustrated on a previous slide, we have a lot of information, a lot of content, a lot of products. How do we make that more easier to discover for the consumer? We have improved the user experience to help do that. There's a better user experience in relation to our navigation, in terms of our search and filter function, and in terms of learn more and quick view buttons, which I'll demonstrate in terms of how they can help find information and a greater degree of information by consumers. We have an interactive regional map to help understand the geography of Northern Ireland better for those who may not be familiar with it. We have an intuitive, sustainable journey planner, again, to help plan your journey to an attraction or to Northern Ireland, but also help inform a sustainable journey choice. Ultimately, there's a fresh, clean, attractive new design that is also integrated with our social media channels, and not live yet, but coming down later this month in March. We will have an AI-powered chatbot. I've talked about AI searches and AI summaries, and our ambition really is to how we can actually, how our platform can tap into that technology and provide our own AI-powered information based on consumer queries, but restricted only to the information that is on Discover Northern Ireland. So I'm going to take you all through a quick demonstration of the new platform and the homepage, and showing how information and events are more discoverable, and some of the new features. So looking at the homepage here, we can see our navigation bar at the top. It's very clearly laid out, easy to understand, easy to use, all hover operated. If you are looking for something specific, we of course have our little spyglass search bar on the right hand corner, and this is again dead easy to use. It opens up to full screen and allows a really user friendly input into the search bar. Moving on down the page a little bit more, again, to help with navigation, we have then a secondary navigation breadcrumb bar at the bottom here, again allowing you to navigate through the items really, really easily. And if you are particularly interested or taken by any of the images on the website, we have, of course, our information locators here as well, but also on the bottom left-hand corner, we can see our Learn More buttons, and clicking that will take you right through to a product page. Well, another one of our real aims was to really showcase Northern Ireland as a year-round destination, and this carousel on the homepage again will allow you to tab through to imagery that represent Northern Ireland as a destination on a seasonal basis, and again the Learn More button is in effect for all of those images. So really there's a very clear navigation and showcase of Northern Ireland really from the off. Moving down, we can then see our regional interactive map, and this is really to kind of showcase Northern Ireland as a geographical entity, and again allow those who aren't familiar with anywhere on a geographical basis, allow them just to really understand things a little bit better in terms of the map, showcasing a number of major points, geographical and natural points of interest around the region. Our time to get planning section allows a kind of easy way to pull out key themes, key events, and major packages around Northern Ireland. Very easy to see. Then moving down, we have the region as a geographical entity broken out regionally. We then have attractions, content broken out thematically around outdoors, nature, wildlife, TV and film, food and drink, golf, arts, culture, and heritage. Again, it's easily packaged up so people can find what they're after very easily. Links to our blogs and our content. So at the minute we have some pet-friendly content, and as well as taking you through to our current podcast series, which is available on Spotify, postcards from Northern Ireland, which is using local celebrities summarising what they love as much about the destination. I talked about integration with our social media channels, and here it is present on the home page. I'd also talked about integration with user-generated content. And again, here's the demonstration of this, where users link into one of our hashtags and they can showcase their images on our homepage and across the website. In terms of our events, these can be toggled very easily by this week or this month to allow you easy access for that. And if you want to go and see more events, more information about events that are upcoming, that can link through to our What's On page very easily. That will showcase what is upcoming. It will pick out highlights at the top of the page. But again, we have much easier toggle functions where we can search and filter for events by dates or by specific type. And in terms of if you want to find out a bit more about a particular event, the quick view button here will allow you to give you a quick snippet into what it's about and key details without having to move from that page. And then our accommodation section down below, and again I'll take you through into one of the product pages there just so you can understand how this works a bit better. Once again, I've talked about the filter option. Everything can be filtered nicely by types, just selecting Belfast here as an example. And we can see a number of properties that are available in Belfast, easily, or the Belfast region, easily displayed, easily viewed, and really easy to find information. I'll take you through to one product page here, just to help you understand how that works a little bit better. I've just selected the Claudin randomly, and here we have displaying guide prices, displaying special offers. And I talked about our sustainable travel platform. I'll give you a quick demonstration of this. So this links directly through to the specific product, in this case, the Claudin Estate Spa. I'll just do a quick search for how would I get there from Connolly train station. And this will show me how I would do that. And again, it's a sustainable travel platform. It will automatically provide public transport information first, or if there's EV chargers on route, it will show that as well. So here's exactly how you would travel there. By train in this instance, and we can also pop in the time you want to leave and the date you want to leave, and I'll give you the most time efficient method as well, as long as providing information around carbon emissions. So a really intuitive, intelligent platform to allow people to travel to their chosen destination in Northern Ireland. So in terms of the platform, I hope you enjoyed the demonstration there. We have consumer tested this to around 1,000 individuals, both north and south of the border, and the feedback was very positive, generally scoring positive over 90% in most instances, both for NI and ROI consumers. And they felt it was appealing, it was easy to navigate, it was modern, it was useful for planning, it showcased great experiences, and it would improve Northern Ireland's reputation as a destination, encouraging users to find out more about a short break or holiday. So the initial testing was very positive, but we will of course continue to monitor results and the user experience as we continue to roll out the platform. But that's a synopsis around the website. How does it fit into to the Fleadh and Belfast in August, and how can you use the platform to maximise that opportunity? Well, in terms of the opportunity itself, we are expecting over 650,000 visitors, so it is a huge opportunity, and are using research from previous experiences of the Fleadh. International visitors will typically stay here for around 8 nights, 5 dedicated to the event itself, but 3 to then explore the region in greater detail and explore more of what it has to offer. And based on the expected numbers, this should be around 150,000 international visitors. In terms of visitors from the south, they will stay on average for over 4 nights, and again they will also stay to explore and enjoy activities that the destination will have to offer. So that itself is a huge opportunity, and we really want you to maximise the opportunity presented and use Discover Northern Ireland to do that. As I've talked about, our information and our products are going to be more discoverable on the website. They're going to be more discoverable using the AI chatbot, and they're going to be more discoverable using AI generated searches. So providing us with the information and using the platform to provide that information will give a better experience for individuals. We ourselves are going to continue to roll out package content on our Fleadh hub page, and this will be based around regional itineraries, promoting that regional spread, but also highlighting special packages and offers that have been provided in relation to the event itself, as well as providing content that will meet the needs and the tastes of the typical Fleadh visitor, and that will be around family friendly content, food and drink, pubs and bars guides, music trails across NI, and also places to unwind after a busy, hectic festival. And for accommodation providers specifically, all our accommodation listing products, around 2,500 in total, are connected directly to the fleadhceoil.ie website. Now there isn't quite 2,500 on there on the Fleadh website at the moment, as a number have opted out to feature on it due to not having availability over that period, but all those are linked to that website. So we would really encourage you to update your product listings to include availability over the festival week, pricing that you have over the festival week, and any particular special offers and packages. And any updates that you make on discovernorthernireland.com will immediately link through to fleadhceoil.ie and also through to any connected regional tourism websites that I referred to earlier in the presentation as well. So we really want you to help maximize that discoverability to consumers and use the website for that. So in summary, what are the key takeaways from this presentation? Well, really, we would encourage you to use the scale and the new discoverability of the website to maximize your ability to reach the Fleadh visitor and gain business. Similarly, use the platform to feed into the web searches and the AI searches, and ensure that the information on there is accurate, up to date, and relevant. And related to that is update those accommodation listings with Fleadh rated info, and provide us and update your listings with any specific offers or products or packages that are related to the event itself, and really maximize that relevance to the audience and maximize your ability to secure additional business from that huge number of visitors that are planning to come to Belfast and the wider region in August. And that is me. Thank you very much for listening to me. I'm now going to hand you over to my colleague Liz Steele, who's the manager for culture and heritage experiences at Tourism NI.
Hello. Thank you all for tuning in to me today, and my colleague Mark Thompson. My name is Liz Steele. I'm the Culture and Heritage Manager for Tourism NI. And of course, this year we are expecting the Fleadh Ceoil na hÉireann to come to Belfast from the 2nd to the 9th of August. It is a massive event. As Mark has said, I think he's given a conservative estimate of over 650,000 visitors to the city and to the regions and wider. And we must bear in mind that when these visitors are coming, a lot of them will be here for the first time, and they will want to add on to their itinerary while they're in the destination. So over the next few minutes, we're going to look at some generic information about visitor experience that will apply for the Fleadh, but also for all other times. This Fleadh represents the opportunity to put our best foot forward with a very large audience, many of whom, as I said, have never been here before, but we hope to be able to welcome them back again. So just a bit of context to start off with about myself. I work alongside my colleagues in the experience development team. Together we work in food and drink, outdoor activities and culture and heritage, all underpinned by the Northern Ireland Embrace a Giant Spirit brand. Northern Ireland Embrace a Giant Spirit is really our calling card to the world, setting out a clear promise to our visitors. This is a promise that they will experience something different when they visit us, something that they can't and probably haven't experienced anywhere else. So each of these thematic areas is supported by a 5-year experience development plan that will guide our approach to tourism development. So we know culture and heritage is a key driver for the tourism economy and a strategic priority for tourism in Northern Ireland. Building the offer and place are two of the key priorities within this Culture, Arts and Heritage Tourism Action Plan. And over the next few years, alongside the other themed plans, we will be supporting the delivery of the 10-year Tourism Vision and Action Plan, which sets out quite ambitious targets, including a target to increase overnight expenditure from 1.2 billion to 2 billion by 2035. Let's take a look back at what has happened to tourism in Northern Ireland in the last 15 years. You'll recognise some of the key milestones that have helped put Northern Ireland on the world stage, starting with the MTV Awards in 2011. But we had been experiencing growth prior to that, ever since the Good Friday Agreement, which started to create a peace dividend. We continue to punch well above our weight in hosting world-class events such as the Open Championship in 2019 and then again in 2025. We did have the Fleadh Series in Derry, in Londonderry in 2013, and now we are looking forward to a return in 2026, and it is going to be a spectacular event. I have heard it said that it is the largest mobilisation of people on the island of Ireland at any one time. So if you can wrap your head around that, you know what's coming into us in August. Let's take a look then at what tourism is delivering for the economy. So the last NISRA figures show for the period January to September 2025 that trips are up 6% and spend is up 11% compared to the previous year. And then were we to look at the 12 months to September 2025, there were an estimated 4.9 million overnight trips taken in Northern Ireland with almost 1.2 billion expenditure. During that period, we have seen significant growth from the ROI market and more modest growth from the GB market. And what I want to draw your attention to is that graph on the right-hand side, which shows that together with domestic visitors, these three markets, ROI and GB, account for nearly 90% of these trips. Sorry. While these figures paint a very positive picture, there are challenges to achieve that goal that I've already referenced of 2 billion by 2035. And that is why we must build our proposition and convert interest into visits and bookings and use every opportunity like the Fleadh to ensure that we make the visitor experience as good as possible so that people will talk about us, will refer other people to us, and indeed come back themselves again. So let's take a look at the role of experiential tourism in helping us to achieve this growth, and also helping you understand why it is that experiences are so important when it comes to making our visitors come here in the first place, stay longer, and spend some more money. So 98% of travellers said experiences are very or extremely important when considering to go. 83% of European holidaymakers prioritise experiences over traditional sightseeing. And as I said, they like to spend more money. So holidaymakers in Europe, according to research, spent an average of €500 more on experiences than accommodation. And finally, 70% of travellers report higher satisfaction when participating in immersive experiences. And that is so important, as we will see when we go through some of the later slides. And this will lead to a 30% increase in repeat visits to the destinations. So what are current visitor trends and motivations? What are people looking for? They want these cultural encounters, and anybody who is coming to the Fleadh in August will certainly encounter the traditional Irish culture that we have here, and hopefully that they will expand their itinerary, as I say, and experience some of our other cultural offers across the region. Mark has already said that we are expecting families, and indeed multi-generational activity and activities will be on the cards for those people when they come to visit us. They'll be looking for immersive and fun activities to awaken the senses, and we must realise that yes, they will have a full calendar of events to attend to while they are here for the Fleadh, but they will also be looking for things to do when they're not at competitions or looking at displays or whatever else they choose to do. They'll be looking for experiences outside of peak periods and times and across the region. And of course, they will want to experience the spirit of our local people, stories, and our sense of place. Local food and drink will play a big part. It's definitely an opportunity for all of those in the hospitality sector to put their hand up and show exactly what Northern Ireland has to offer in local food and drink. They will be looking for value for money. And by this, we don't mean cheap or at a certain price. What we mean is that they will think that what we offer them is worth paying the price for. Accessibility and sustainability, we could have a full webinar on those alone, but just remember that people will be coming with different challenges and needs in terms of accessibility, and that we make it as easy as possible for them to access what it is that they want to do and see. And then if all of the excitement of the Fleadh is not too much, they will be getting out around the region to see our sites that they may have not seen before, and maybe get off the beaten track and indulge in some health, wellness and self-discovery, or some rest and relaxation. And who knows, after some of the success that we've had recently in film and TV, they may decide to embark on some of our scenic route locations that feature film and TV locations. So our research and insights team have done a lot of research over the years tracking consumer sentiments, and the most recent one shows what our visitors are interested in doing while they're visiting Northern Ireland. I'm not going to go through all of these, but just to say that 3/4 of our domestic visitors are interested in well-renowned local industry and events, and I think we can put the Fleadh up there as a significant event. And that figure is even higher within the ROI market. But if you look down at this chart, you will see that there are very high levels of interest across a number of different culture and heritage activities. And I would encourage you to spend a little bit of time studying those and see where you fit in to that picture, and how you can make the most of that level of interest from people coming from the domestic and the ROI markets. So looking at the international markets, this is research that we have gathered through our colleagues in Tourism Ireland, and that they have shared with us. And here we know that scenery is by far the greatest attractor for our international visitors. Culture comes in at 11% there, so 1 in 10 visitors are coming for our culture. But I also think that an element of the new to me and curiosity can also be included here as an attractor for culture. What we are really saying is that in order to get people to stay longer and explore more, spend more, get out around the regions, we need more experiences. And that will deliver a stickability, and it will also help us generate those revenue figures that we were looking at earlier on. To help you build your experiences, we have the Embrace a Giant Spirit brand, and this will guide the development and the promotion of our experiences to the visitor. Embrace the Giant Spirit, I'm sure you all know about it, but just a quick recap on why we did it. It was launched in 2019 to help Northern Ireland stand out competitively in the tourism landscape. It's one of 5 destination and experience brands on the island of Ireland. It showed up in research as providing a 30% increase amongst the audience to choose Northern Ireland as a place to visit. There is growing awareness of it on the island of Ireland, with almost 66% of NI domestic visitors recognising the brand and 38% of the ROI audiences. And I hope that the next time that we run this research after the Fleadh, that we will see an uplift in those awareness figures. So it was created to deliver 5 overarching brands for Northern Ireland. First of all, to increase visitor numbers, and we have seen our visitor numbers grow, albeit with the exception of the COVID years. We want to deliver longer stays. We are working towards that. There are challenges with that because of pressure on disposable income. Increased visitor spend. People are spending more, but costs have risen, so we have to be aware of that. We want businesses to grow, and I think we can safely say that we are delivering business growth for tourism providers across the region. And also we want an enhanced reputation, and I think in that the attitude towards Northern Ireland has changed significantly over the years, and tourism has benefited from that. So how do we broaden the appeal for visitors in general, and also during the Fleadh period? We can look at providing something that is authentic and distinctive, and that authenticity is going to give you your point of differentiation for visitors. You can tell stories that are rooted in the place and about local people. As I said earlier, this is about Northern Ireland. It's an opportunity to put our best foot forward and to meet and greet people that may not have been here before. So you're going to meet and interact with these people and introduce them to some of our locals. You can give them personal behind the scenes experience that is more than your standard offer, and you can get them involved. Please invite them to participate in a memorable activity. You can use Discover Northern Ireland, as Mark said, particularly to give visitors access to reliable, detailed information about your site, your art, your experiences, your stories. That website is there to be used, as I said, to put your hand up, to be discoverable, so that visitors can come and choose you to spend some time with and some money with. Give visitors time to reflect and soak in your place, its stories and its significance, and give family visitors, again, we stress the importance of family activities during the Fleadh that help people to learn together. And I mentioned accessibility earlier on, and we cannot overstress the importance of making your attraction and your experience accessible to people with varying needs. So, key elements of a good experience. So, first of all, we talked a lot about various visitor needs and indeed their motivations. So most of them are looking for an experience that gives them something unique, authentic and enjoyable. Our visitors, particularly during the Fleadh, are time limited and maybe only able to spend a few hours with you. So be prepared for what you can offer them in a very short window of opportunity. They will probably want to book in advance, so they need reliable information about location, opening times, and whether your offer is suitable for them. And again, discovernorthernireland.com is the perfect opportunity for you to highlight all of those things. Active participation, again, I mentioned that earlier about how many visitors, particularly international ones, are looking for arts, culture and heritage immersive experiences. And we're very well placed to provide this through contact with passionate guides and opportunities to meet and work alongside artists and craftspeople. And as we have seen, visitors are here to see and try something new and different, so let's plan to give them those opportunities. Relevance to Northern Ireland. We want you all to be part of the destination when our visitors come. Arts, culture and heritage activities can give powerful insights into the spirit and the stories of Northern Ireland, past and present. This is particularly attractive for international visitors who want to get to know the destination. They want to do things that create lasting memories of their time here and seek out experiences that help them learn and understand and connect with the place and people. High quality delivery. Our visitors are often well-travelled who expect high quality from their cultural experiences and may use international experience as their benchmark. Just know that you cannot compromise on quality at any stage of the customer journey if we want to convert their interest into business. And finally, just a note on making your visitor experience accessible to all. Your experiences should aim to be accessible to as many people as possible, irrespective of their age and ability. This could include cognitive, hearing, mobility and vision dimensions, but it also includes any person that needs to access places with ease. For example, that family market that we were talking about. So you're talking about parents with prams and possibly some people experiencing reduced mobility. And just a word about networking and collaboration. Don't forget that this is a great opportunity to work with your neighbours, to work with your councils, to maximise opportunities. Build those partnerships and collaborations with other local businesses and consider ways how you can diversify or enhance your visitor offer during the Fleadh and beyond the Fleadh. We are all about getting businesses to work together to create something better than the sum of the parts. So businesses working together help to develop a cohesive and distinctive sense of place of your area, and these can encourage longer stays, and I would say also repeat visits. So, essential questions to ask yourself about your level of readiness to welcome our visitors. Are you informed about main visitor motivations and trends for domestic and international visitors? And I will say that there is a lot more information than I have already given you this morning on tourismni.com. Are you clear about what makes your experience unique, authentic and memorable? Do an audit of what you have and see that you are ticking all the right boxes to attract our visitor. Are you aligned to the, have you aligned your tourism experience to the Northern Ireland Embrace a Giant Spirit brand? And again, you will find the guidelines on tourismni.com. And are you ready and confident with the experience you have and how to communicate it to visitors before and after? And again, use discovernorthernireland.com to create and enhance your listing and to make it as attractive and informative as possible for our visitors. And finally, are you part of a good local and regional network? There are a wealth of supports out there. Some peers will help you, and also your local authorities are there to provide support as you deliver your experience. And now moving on to the tourism brand and marketing toolkits. I mentioned the Embrace a Giant Spirit guidelines earlier on, and there is a lot more information on tourismni.com/experiences, and you will find toolkits not just for arts, culture and heritage, but also for food and drink and landscape and outdoors. And if you still have a thirst for knowledge, I would encourage you to look at My Tourism NI. It's our dedicated free e-learning platform for Northern Ireland tourism and hospitality businesses. There are a range of learning modules there, and it's something that you can access in your own time and at your own pace. It's got, as I say, a wealth of information there that will help you develop your business and your experience to make sure that you optimize and maximize the opportunity. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope that you have learned something through this webinar about how to prepare your experience, not just for people who are coming here for the Fleadh, but for our visitors in general. And may I wish you all the very best for the coming season. Thank you very much.
So thanks so much to Anya, Mark and Liz for giving us lots of inspiration and food for thought today. We're really interested to hear all the thoughts, and please, any questions you may have about the Fleadh or in fact anything that's going on, please use this platform to send us your questions today, and we'll make sure we get back to you. So can I just close by saying that we have lots more coming up, and we would encourage you to develop our e-learning platform and our sections on My Tourism NI, which sits on tourismni.com. And there's a host of supports there that you can see here. There's some other events that we would like to focus on as well that are coming up before the end of March. So we have on the 18th of March, we have a dedicated event for the events industry, if that's if you're involved in the events, or in fact your council maybe that's delivering events, and that's going to be in the Kingfisher. On the 19th of March, we have an innovation roadshow up in Ebrington. So again, if you're around, to feel free to register online for that. And really just good luck to everybody that's heading, for those of you who are heading to meet the buyer, all the best. That will be our big showcase at the end of the month. I'm also aware that the Fleadh specific engagements are going on, so they can be found there. There's an information session which Visit Belfast and Belfast City Council are hosting. So please make sure that you engage further than this webinar today to find out more. And I'm also aware of the volunteer opportunities via Volunteer Now, which you can access on their website. So it's volunteernow.co.uk. And so finally, thank you very, very much for attending. Please keep those questions coming in, and any other events, I hope to see you in the coming weeks. And I'll hand back to Barry, who will carry out some very important polls for us. And thanks so much for attending, and I hope to see you all soon. Thank you.